Hello everyone. In today's session, we'll discuss about the topic branch accounts, dependent branches. Introduction. A business concern is often split into many parts or branches. In order to market its products over a large territory, a business concern is generally split into many divisions. When various divisions of the business concern are located in different places, in the same city or different cities, they are called branches. The main place of business is called head office. Head office controls the activities of their branches. So, branch accounting is a bookkeeping system in which separate accounts are maintained for each branch of an organization. Branch accounts can also refer to records individually produced to show the performance of different branches, with the accounting records actually maintained at the head office. Branch account is a nominal account, and branch accounting provides better accountability and control since profitability and efficiency can be tracked for each branch. Next, let us study objectives of branch accounting. So, the main object of keeping branch accounts depends on the nature of business and specific need of a particular branch. So, these are some of objectives of branch accounting. First one, to know the profit or loss of each branch, branch accounts are prepared. Next one, to know the financial position of each branch, branch accounts are prepared. To control the activities of the branch. Next one, to find out the requirements of goods or cash for each branch. Next one is to evaluate the progress and performance of each branch. Branch accounts are prepared. To provide suggestions for the improvement in the working of the different branch. And to compare the performance of one branch with the other branch. Next one is to meet the statutory requirements. So these are some of the objectives of branch accounting. Next, let us study the types of branches. So branches can be broadly classified into three categories: dependent branch, independent branch, and foreign branch. Dependent branch is a branch that does not maintain its own set of books. Independent branch means a branch which maintains its own set of books. Third one is foreign branch. So foreign branch is a representation of a company in a foreign country that usually can do commercial transaction on its own. So in this chapter, we'll learn about dependent branch. So what is dependent branch? Then we'll learn about how to prepare branch account. Okay. So dependent branch, as I already told, dependent branch does not maintain its own set of books. These branches depend on the head office for all their requirements. That is, for goods and expenses, they are depend on the head office. They sell only those goods which are received from the head office. Such branches operate as distribution depot for which goods are supplied by the head office to be sold on its behalf. They sell only those goods which are received from the head office, and they are not allowed to make purchases in the open market. Next, let us see the features of dependent branches. So, some of the features of dependent branches are: the branch does not maintain its own set of books. So, instead of that, the head office maintains records of all transactions of the branch. Next, second one is goods are received from the head office. That means outside purchases by branch are not allowed. So they cannot purchase goods from outside. So they have to depend upon the head office for the supply. Next, goods are supplied by head office at cost price. Sometimes they may be sent at invoice price. Next one is all expenses of regular nature are directly paid by head office. Petty expenses at branch are paid by the branch manager. Next one is usually branch makes sales on cash basis. In certain cases on credit base, but with the permission from the head office, they can make sales on credit basis. Next, last one is cash received on account of cash sales and from debtors is duly remitted to head office account. So, cash received by the branch from cash sale or cash received from debtors. So, such cash received by the branch, it should be remitted to head office account.